What's up, everybody? I'm the Man Goose. You are awesome, but today I'm going with a bit of Grux Jungle into a team of 3 ADCs. Now, Grux into 3 ADCs should be an easy win. However, our Murdoch died once, lost his mind, and started flaming the team. I don't think people realize how much morale plays a factor in MOBAs. What should have been a clean, easy victory turned into a hard-fought struggle for a win that I kinda didn't even want. While I normally never respond to these types of players, I damn near did it this time. In fact, I did let him know how I felt at the end. I wanted to display this game to demonstrate how your attitude can have just as much outcome on a game as your skill. So before I could even think about getting into lane, Murdoch died. I'm not real sure how. Damn near got the Decker, I guess. But he started blaming Muriel. I don't know what he expects a level 1 Muriel to do. She's got her shield. That's about all she can throw. At some point, ADCs need to realize that they're just as responsible for their health as anybody else. And I don't think that this team was particularly good. As you'll see, this Decker comes down to try and harass a Grux with red buff. I don't know how she thought this was going to work out. So, yeah, I think the Muriel was probably just fine. I don't understand why this guy got so angry at Muriel so fast. And he gave me the thumbs up there. I seem to be the only person on the team that he wasn't angry with about the end of this game.
The enemy tower is under attack.
Little piece of jungling advice for you. So, in Overprime, you have your triple camps, your double camps, and then you've got your single stack camps, like this little guy right here. I ignored those at first. You got him on this side, the double dagger dude, then you've got the flamethrower guy on the other side. It just takes too long to clear them early game, so you just wait and save them for later when your clears a little faster. And of course, Chimera's over here taking my blue buff, but we're able to smite it away from him. I went ahead and took this fight, probably not the smartest thing to do, but he started to try and retreat, and I saw blood in the water and went for it. Chimera has received a buff recently, and he is an absolute monster in the jungle. If I would have gotten the pull on that Wraith, probably would have taken him out. Howitzer shows up. I think Howitzer ends up dying right here too, which is unfucking fortunate.
Been slain. The Allied tower is under attack.
As we roll back over here, we see that Chimera had taken a couple of our camps, which is fine because while he was taking our camps, we were killing his Murdoch and his Decker.
Leveled up. The skill can be enhanced.
Well, since Kai cleared my jungle, I'm kind of just looking for opportunities now. I'm looking for anybody that's overextended, and we see that there was a bit of a fight going on and in mid lane, but we're already over here in right lane, so I decided to attempt to gank this Twin Blast. I don't like doing this when he's so close to his tower, and we just missed the smash and grab. That would have been a dead Twin Blast for sure. 2 patches ago, he would have been dead. They recently extended his dash. And our Murdoch is continuing to flame people. Now, I have all the respect in the world for people that know multiple languages. It's a difficult thing to do. I certainly can't do it. But if you only learned enough English to flame people, then you got problems, man. You don't learn a language just enough of it so that you can flame people in a MOBA. Kind of sucks. Once again, most of my jungle has been taken, so I am going to go ahead and start doing these single camps because it's about all I can do. About the only thing I can do. We're ganking successfully in whatever we can, and we'll get whatever farm we can out of this as well.
The tower is under attack. Tower is under attack.
Easy now.
An ally has slain an enemy. The portal has spawned in the battlefield. An ally has been slain. The enemy tower is under attack.
I was very indecisive with this camp. Whenever you make a decision, just stick to it. I should have either cleared the camp or gone to help. One of the two. Instead, I kind of half-assed both. It's like I used to tell my soldiers all the time. Bad decision will fuck you sometimes. Indecision will fuck you every time. Ended up taking out that Chimera, but as you can see, his regen is nuts. Now, I'm going to be building into Zimia's toy, which gives me heal reduction whenever he hits me. And also, Grux's right click and Overprime, I don't know if you knew this, the double chop, actually applies heal reduction. So he was actually healing that much through the organic heal reduction that I have in my kit.
The allied tower is under attack. Tower is under attack.
That was a bad play on my part, chasing that kill down. Once they retreated into the bush and I saw that we were cut off in the mid, it just didn't work out. I mean, the howitzer mine knocked him back. Well, I don't blame the howitzer. He was doing whatever he could to survive. But if I would have gotten that pull off, we may have gotten one of them at least. But still, terrible decision on my part.
The enemy tower is under attack. The enemy tower has been destroyed. The prime spirit has been defeated by an enemy.
And as you can see, our Murdoch is going off. I mean, everybody already felt bad enough after that engagement. Like, but that's just one engagement, and we've already won several engagements. That was just one. That was just one that went poorly. But this guy's reaction makes it seem so much worse than it actually is. It just gets in people's heads. People start firing back at him, and it ruins the entire experience. Oh, I hate when people are toxic so much.
The enemy tower is under attack. The enemy tower is under attack. Leveled up. The skill can be enhanced. Has been slain. The enemy is going berserk. An ally has slain an enemy. I got it targeted. An ally has been slain. The allied tower is under attack. An ally has slain an enemy. The allied tower destroyed. The allied tower is under attack. An ally has slain an enemy. An ally has slain an enemy. The enemy rules the battlefield. The allied tower is under attack. An enemy has been slain.
Unfortunately, I got out-smited. If I would have turned just a second sooner and hit that smite button, we would have gotten that objective. But yeah, turned into an entire big-ass team fight. But where's our Murdoch? Clear in mid lane. Of course. Nice ult by Howitzer right there. Oh, unfortunately, he popped him out with his knockback mine. He could have kept him in that for a little bit longer.
The enemy tower is under attack. The discipline underling has been summoned by an enemy. An ally has slain an enemy. The allied tower destroyed. The Prime Spirit has spawned. An ally has slain an enemy. Taking the battle. An enemy has been slain.
This may seem like a weird call to go on Prime Spirit when I'm at half health and most of their team is up, but their jungler is down, so they don't have a smite. So I know I can outsmite them on this if my team can keep them off me, and my team is. They're working together. They're keeping them off so I can hit this objective. They are stepping in. I want to keep the Prime Spirit in between me and them so that they're helping me clear it. And once it gets down low enough, we're able to smite it, take it out, and we get us an objective finally. I was ready to get the fuck out of here. Murdoch stayed to fight, so I decided to back him up. Probably a bad decision overall. Hit him with some stuff. We get real freaking low right there. We got lower than snake shit. And it is time to roll out. I don't know. Murdoch, somehow, they caught up with him and killed him. I don't know how he didn't get out as well. I guess because he doesn't have a dash like I do. But I was afraid Murdoch was going to snipe. Their Murdoch was going to snipe me this entire time. So Murdoch tried to surrender. He's still flaming everybody. He's starting to irritate the shit out of me, which is why I backed right here instead of making the correct decision to run 3 steps into the fountain. You'll see that I get distracted pretty easily by just how toxic this guy is being, and it really leads to me making poor decisions sometimes. It sucks that it gets to me like that. It shouldn't. It's a video game, but man, it wears you down after a while.
Spawned. An ally has been slain. The allied tower is under attack. An ally has been slain. The allied tower is under attack. The allied tower is under attack.
A little bit of a fight around the Prime pit. I don't want to hit the Prime. Unfortunately, oh, my Zemia's toy hit the Prime as I dashed around the edge of that Decker cage. And now so Prime is beating the shit out of me while they're beating the shit. I don't think that was that bad of a play. I think that could have turned into something special. However, my Zemia's toy AoE hit the Prime and drew its aggro. Sucks, man. That sucks.
I can save them.
An ally has been slain.
Hurry!
Warlord is ready! slain an enemy.
Muriel saved my ass right there with that shield. I stuck around in there because I was just fucking committed. Like, at this point of the game, if I figured even if I died right there, we've gotten a bunch of kills. We ended up just getting 1 kill, but still, the reasoning I think was fair. It's just our Murdoch was kind of love tapping him that entire time. He's not really doing a hell of a lot of damage, probably because he's mainly been typing instead of playing the fucking video game.
An ally has slain an enemy.
Launching throw. Be right back.
The enemy tower is under attack. The Prime Spirit has fallen. An ally has been slain. An ally has been slain.
Long shot ready.
The Prime Spirit has been defeated by an enemy.
Here's where I almost interacted with him. Never interact with the trolls. Never do this. I was about to type, you're playing with an Overprime partner that is currently recording, just as a warning, a shot over the bow, let him know that he's being watched. But A, that's pretentious as fuck. Like, oh, I'm an Overprime partner, you better behave yourself. Yeah, that's dumb. That's just dumb. And B, it wouldn't have resolved anything. It wouldn't have solved anything. If anything, it would have made him even worse. So I never hit that enter button. I refrained from engaging with him in this game.
Right now.
Has slain an enemy. Double kill. Has slain an enemy.
That Chimera is eating me up. But I'm going to have a Zig's Claw barrier pretty soon. That's going to be reflecting a large majority of that damage right back at him. Oh, I don't know how Howitzer didn't get that kill. That was so close. That was so close. And now we have Zig's Claw barrier. If you're wondering right now why we have a Muriel and a Decker, Decker building ADC is like the most oppressive shit in Overprime right now. I hope they fix it soon. Apparently, there's a lot of ADC Bellicas out there too. But I don't know, for whatever reason, her basic attack damage scaling is almost the same as like Murdoch. The big difference is that she has a big fuck all stun that keeps everybody in place for her shots. And then when they try to get away, she has a slow. And then she also has the cage. So ADC Muriel is definitely a thing right now. You'll see at the end that she had by far the most kills out of everybody on our team. It's something that needs to be fixed. I'm going to keep saying it in FTM. I'm going to keep saying it on here until they fix this shit, because it's kind of ruining the game right now. It is so oppressive. I think I just said ADC Muriel. I meant ADC Decker. However, I'm sure ADC Muriel is a fucking thing too. I'm sure it is.
Fence ready to drop.
enemy tower is under attack.
You're not doing anything.
Been destroyed.
Stay in there.
Has been slain. Has been slain. The enemy is shaping the battlefield.
I almost pulled Chimera out of the Howitzer ultimate, which would have been unfortunate and terrible play on my part. Fortunately for me, he ran back into it. There, I finally typed something. I said good fight, because that was a good fight. That went really well for us.
Take shelter.
An ally has slain an enemy. Going berserk. The Prime Spirit has spawned. An ally has slain an enemy. Ruler of the battlefield. The Prime Spirit has been defeated by an ally.
Our team wanted to go Prime, and I had just used my Destroyer Stone, my smite, to secure the Wind Spirit. So this whole time that we're taking Prime, I'm thinking, just the entire time I'm thinking, oh my god, Chimera's going to come in here, smite this away from me, and this douchebag is going to start flaming the shit out of me for not securing this objective. Fortunately that didn't happen.
Been defeated by an ally. An ally has slain an enemy. Legendary.
Side quest.
Has been slain.
I'm actually fine with going 1-for-1 with that Chimera right there, because their Chimera is by far the most dangerous person on their team, and our Decker is really starting to clean up. So I'm not too worried about him. As long as we can get Kai out of there so he's not diving people in the back line, we're going to be A-okay.
Has slain an enemy.
Respect to this Muriel, even though this guy's been flaming her the entire game, she's still doing everything she can as a support to keep him alive.
The enemy inhibitor is under attack. The Enemy inhibitor destroyed. An ally has slain. The enemy core is under attack.
Not real sure why the retreat right here. Most of our team was pretty high health. I was coming into the fight. We probably could have just won the game right then and there, but a bunch of them down, and by the time they got back up, I would have been right there to pick up some kills, but I guess everybody wanted to spend. It's fine.
An ally has slain an enemy. An ally has slain an enemy. Double kill. The enemy inhibitor is under attack.
I'm kind of trolling a bit right here, not winning the. Instead of winning the game, I'm over here taking this this inhibitor. I should have just pushed for the win.
Has slain an enemy. Double kill. All enemies slain. The enemy core is under attack.
Defense ready to drop.
Victory!
Now, here's where I start throwing some barbs a little bit. I said our Bardock was a bit useless, which he was. He was worse than useless. He was actually detrimental to our team. And he said, "Report team, please." I wanted to let him know that I'm not reporting the team. I'm reporting him. He was the problem, not everybody else, despite whatever he thinks. And we go ahead and report him. I wish I could click two. I wish I could click lowering team morale and profanity, abusive language, but I can only pick one. So we'll just leave it at that. Mango!